about to log in so I can be live with y'all. I'm going to my channel. Let's see here. Hey, Penny, you have to keep it down. All right, so here we are. Here we are. We are live on this channel. We've been live almost every day on the other channel. So this feels weird. So hopefully people will start coming into the chat. I'm just going to say welcome to our 2025, try to get it together, vision board. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We about to manifest all the things. Everything we want, need in our life, we about to make it happen. That's what we doing. We making it happen, Captain. All right. Hey, Miss Tanya. Hey, Miss Stephanie. Miss P. Miss Darling Lady. Miss Sue. How you doing? Hi, Miss Maxine. How y'all doing? You know what? I don't even know if I have moderators on this channel. I need to pay attention because I have moderators on other channel. But hey, Miss Danica, C Free. I might have to put moderators on this channel. I just thought about that. But anyway, we get some weirdos over here tonight. I know how it goes. In the evening time, they pop out. They like to pop out on these lives. We're not going to even worry about it because that's not what we're here for. We finna focus, okay? We're going to focus. Yeah, I said 7, so I tried to be on time. So yeah, I tried to make sure I was here so we can get this night going. Yeah, the freaks come out at night. They don't bother us in the morning. They're not even up. We be chatting at 9 o'clock in the morning, making juice and hanging out. They don't bother us then. They're gonna bother us tonight because that's what they always do. Which I don't really care because it just brings in extra people. Oh, let me see if I can do it over here. Let's see. Um, okay. All right. Now you're one. You can actually block the people who, have no business being over here. I appreciate that. Because I don't get to see it all. Sometimes I think it comes across y'all screen before it hits us. And so it's really fast. It'd be like, oh, you know what I need to see? Am I straight? Or you know what? Let me see something. Okay. I was trying to make sure. Oh, am I backwards? What does it say? Notre Dame? So I'm backwards again, right? Because my cup is on this side. Am I tripping? Oh, I'm backwards again. I don't know how to switch the camera around again. This must be YouTube doing this. Because when I'm downstairs, I'm backwards. So how are y'all going to see this if I'm backwards? So I'm on a whole different camera now, y'all, than I was on the other channel, and I'm still backwards. Let's see something. On this one screen, something. Smart view, something. Yep, I don't know. All right. So I think it's something, because I'm looking at these buttons over here. What is this? Oh, no. I don't want you to do no filter. What is this button right here? Okay, so I got to figure that out. I'm backwards. Oh, that sucks. I'm backwards. Oh well, I made sure it was like the mirror image. I did all that, and I'm on a whole different. This is the one I normally go live on. I'm on a whole different one, and it's still backwards. So I got to figure that out. I got to contact YouTube then because I did what they said, and it's still backwards. So anyway, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. If you got your supplies, let me know if you got your supplies. If not, are you doing a digital board or a physical board. That's what the first question. Are you doing a digital board or a physical board? So I know where we should start with this theme tonight. Okay. Matter of fact, I wonder if I should just go on here because I got my notes on my phone. So I should go on here so I can read the comments over here and then I can do my notes on my phone. I got some really good notes for y'all that I think physical. Okay. So you got your board, you got your let me turn this. How you turn the volume down? Hold on. Let me turn this volume on mute. So you got your board, you got your glue, you got your scissors, you got all your stuff. And then what we got digital. Okay, we got digital and physical. So I'm doing digital and physical because my digital board is something I can kind of look at here and there inside like my closet or whatever. My physical board. That's it, right? My physical board. My digital is going to be like on my computer and on my phone. It's going to be saved as a screensaver. So I'm going to show you the one from last year that I did. It's going to be backwards, but sorry, y'all. How do I do this? Is it this phone or that phone? It's on that phone. It's on that phone, but I'll find it on Canva. So what I did was for digital, I always use Pinterest for digital, right? I can't see the chat on my, I can't see it because I gotta skip. Okay. No, thanks. And chat. Some messages, live chat. Okay. Why can't I see the chat? Well, that's weird. Okay. Oh, because I'm not subscribed? Do I subscribe to myself? Do I subscribe to myself? Oh, this is weird. I don't know what happened. So let me just refresh and see if the chat pops up. Because it's on my phone. Okay, so y'all don't know what's going on with the chat on the computer. Oh, Helen. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So anyway, she said she see. Okay, so you got your supplies for physical board, but you got everything. Okay, so did anybody order any of those books from Amazon? Did y'all order any of those books that had all the pictures? Like the stuff we normally see like on Pinterest or on Instagram, whatever. Did you order those books? Let me know. I know Amazon has those books. So if you are doing one digital, but maybe one day you want to do one physically, you can always go on Amazon and type in vision board books. And they have all these pictures. Now, the quality is not that great. I'm going to be honest. When you go to flip those books, it'll look like photocopies of a bunch of stuff that's online, that's out there. Like those Google pictures, Instagram, TikTok, like those kind of pictures, Pinterest pictures, and then you just cut, but it's at least it's all in one place for you. So you have the option to do that. You have the option to find you maybe some pictures online, send them to Walgreens and print them out for a few pennies, or you just print them out yourself. You used to have your name highlighted in blue. No, you on the other channel, not this channel. On this a whole other channel. There's another channel. Yeah, this channel didn't have moderators or anything on this channel. So that's the other channel. This is the vlog channel. So that's why. You want your name highlighted in blue? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now you in like Flint. Okay, so anyway, and y'all girl may forget what I was gonna say. See, there you go. Okay, that's the other channel. All right, so yeah, if you want, you can always send the pictures to Walgreens and just print them out yourself, right? So that's your digital side. But so what I started doing earlier today to prepare for today, for those who are doing digital at the same time, the rest of us or everybody else is doing like boards. I cleaned up all my Pinterest. I went through my Pinterest and I cleaned up all my boards. I got rid of like the 2024 board. I went through and saw, okay, what did I not complete that I put on that board digitally on the Pinterest board, and I just moved it to the new board. I always keep my boards private that are my vision boards, but everything else, all my other boards are just wide open. And over like a couple of days, I just started dumping stuff into that board, just things that pop up in my mind. And I wrote some stuff down, and I hope that can help you all too. And then I'll just pick out like 10 or 12 random things and shrink them down to a Canva like picture document. And what it is you go in Canva, you type in your phone and say, your phone screensaver. And then you just take those few pictures, load them in there, create like a, what do you call those boards that are with several pictures on a clipboard board, right? Save it and then just save it as your screensaver. So every time I would go on my phone, I would see it. Every time I, get out and go back in, phone ring, it just pops up. And so it's a steady reminder of things to do. So like last year I had sister locks on my vision boards. I had like Pilates on my vision board, which is neither one of them. I don't even know why I want to do it. I still want to do Pilates, but not like that. Like I'd rather yoga, running, cycling. Like, so, I got to see like some things manifest and then some other stuff. I was like, why did I put that on there? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into this vision board and what we're doing. So I'm gonna give y'all some tips. I think that would help. I wrote down some stuff and I thought that, man, this is good. This is good. This is something I kind of needed when I first started. So when I first started vision boards, I would take pictures of stuff I wanted. Like, I was younger. A handbag, some shoes, which still, if it's a handbag you want, put it on your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was like it was a handbag, shoes, maybe a picture of like somebody else. Like, let's just say Tracy Ellis, right? And she had a nice outfit on. I would put stuff like pictures of money, maybe some words of wisdom, or like a word to say gratitude, or a word to say stronger, or financial freedom. Or I would do, I don't know, just kind of like the basic boards. I didn't really go into depth. I didn't ask for what I wanted. I kind of didn't think I deserved some of the stuff I wanted, or I thought it was so far out of reach. Why would I put that on my board? So I tiptoed around some things. And I just put like financial freedom. Well, I didn't put like a certain dollar amount that I wanted. I didn't put a certain amount of subscribers I wanted. I didn't put something like I want to be like I would like to have resale and YouTube as my main income. Like I want this to be my job and I make a certain amount of money from both of these things, right? Well, I would just put like maybe thrifting on there, and I would put something like, I don't know, maybe like 50K subscribers. But I didn't make it plain, is what I'm saying. So I kind of tiptoed around it. Let me see if I can pull up a board and I can tell you what I mean by that. So I always say now, I'm not even asking for, I'm living in the things I want. So my vision board, I labeled it different this year. I always name it like Vision Board 2024 or My Vision 2024, whatever. And this year I named it My Life in 2025. Like it's just my life. This is what it's going to be. I'm not going to accept anything else. This is what it's going to be. But if it's for me, it's going to be. So I just named it My Life. That's it. I didn't say what my vision is for myself. I just said my life. Now, in the past, I would put stuff like, let me see if I can I just deleted it. So let me see if I can come up in my mind. I know last year I put like self-care, which I did a lot of that. I put some pictures of like some herbs and stuff like that and a bunch of flowers. I did a lot of that. That's the first time and all the times I've been gardening that I actually grew all of my tea herbs for an entire year. So I still have tea herbs for like the rest of the year. Like I literally grew all my herbs and buying the tea, right? But you understand what I'm saying, right? So I didn't dream big enough, right? And I dreamed big enough. I didn't put it down. So I just kept dreaming it, but I didn't put it down. So I would wake up and say what I want to do, what I need to do, what I feel like it was for me, but I didn't go for it. And I didn't write it down. I never wrote it down and made it plain. So I think that this year, like I wrote consistency, like the word consistency. I would write that down, but now I want to be more specific. So now I want to be. I got this stuff from. I use these eye mask, y'all, and it's like it's peeling. I want to be consistent in. So consistency with like my workouts, consistency with my uploads, consistency with my schoolwork, and not being, what do you call it, procrastinating. I kind of want to be more specific now. I don't want to just throw a word out there on a board. And so I'm gonna give you an example. So we did these boards with Black Girls from our group, right? So I wanted to do one because I wanted to have one already made to kind of show y'all like some things that I was doing different this year. Yeah, so you have to write it down so we don't forget. Yeah, you have to be more specific. Because if you say, I just want a man, I want to be in love and I want to be a man. I want to be with a man. What man, girl? What man? What does he look like? What do he smell like? Where he work at? Do you like your kids? Do you have a job? Does this man have insurance? Does he have good dental health? Like, let's be specific. Let's stop doing this vagueness of what we want. Because he gonna send you one. But then you're gonna be like, this is not what I asked for. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You was plain. You was really plain with it, but you weren't specific. So we need to do better with that. So I'm just trying to be more specific with the things that I'm requiring, right, for myself. And so I kind of did somewhat of a board, but I didn't have like enough pictures to go with all of these words. Like on this board, I put 2025. Oh, I put black love. I put running, a routine, get cooking, trail runs, money, shrink your gut, speed. Like I was trying to be real specific. So I don't want to just lose weight. I want to shrink my gut, right? I don't want to just run. I want to do more trail runs. I want to sign up for more races. Like I want to be more specific. And I know sometimes we can't fit all that on a board, but these boards are big. You can squeeze it in. Just squeeze it in. My gut health is surrounded by like all these healthier meals, more juicing, more smoothies, incorporating canning. I want to do canning. I keep saying it over and over and over. I'm writing it down. I not only did a vision board, but I actually wrote out the vision. I actually made a what do you call it? An outline, and I wrote it out before I put it on here. And it's not everything because, of course, I didn't have all the pictures and everything, and I was trying to keep some stuff like private, right? Because I'm in a public party. But y'all at home by yourself, you can make it real plain. You can actually put like a picture of something and saying like this one. I found these words, and this one says it's backwards. Finding love is backwards. I just realized that it's backwards. So y'all not gonna see none of this, is y'all? Nope, it's backwards. So finding love, right? Well, underneath there, you can put like a little sticky tab or a paper, and you can write out the type and kind of love you're looking for. Because you might find love in a kid or a child because you had one, and that was the love you created. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be specific. Really specific. I'm learning that. I had to learn that. It took me a while to learn it, but now that I know, I'm like, okay, I get it now. So I put travel, but I also put where. Like I don't want to just travel. I mean, I can get in my car and travel downtown. I can get in my car and travel to Austin, which is down the street. Where are we traveling to this year? Like I want to be specific. I want to have the place I want to travel or the boat, and I want the country or the city, and we should be specific. And I think you all should be specific too. So I'm gonna give you a few things I wrote down. A vision board is important because it serves as a visual representation of your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations. It helps you clarify what you want to achieve and keeps you focused on those goals. So instead of just keep saying, I want to travel, I want to travel, what it does is when you create a vision board and you put travel and you put the specific place, break it down even more. Like how much is this and when you want to go and how much do you need to save for each month to get to this place. Like let's be specific. Let's stop putting pictures of just water on the board and we don't know where we want to go. Like find out where do you want to go, how you want to get there. Plane a boat, in your car, and be specific, right? So that's what I'm trying to do for myself. It says it helps to keep you focused on those goals. By regularly seeing your vision board, you reinforce the positive thoughts, increase motivation, and remind yourself of your intentions. So every time we see this board, we'll peek at it, and you be like, hmm, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. So these boards are not going into your bed. They're not going in the back of the closet. Like, be very intentional for your board, whether it's digital or, it is an actual board. Now, if it's digital, make it your screensaver on your laptop. So when you pop in, the first thing you know, you see it, right? Or make it your screensaver on your phone. Shrink it down. It might be 1,000 things you want to do, but we know we can shrink it down to a certain like amount of pictures to put on your board. Or even if you just do a vision word board with all words, right? And maybe it's the city, the state, the country that you want to go to. Maybe it's a certain dollar amount you want to make. Maybe it's a company you want to work for. Maybe it's your company that you want to start and build. Put your company name on here. What's your company name? And when are you going to start this company? Like, we need to just be more specific, and we need to see it. And the more we see it, the more we're reminded. Okay, the process of creating and engaging with a vision board can also boost confidence, enhance creativity, and provide a sense of direction in your personal or professional life. Because a lot of us are just floating. We're just floating around. So this is like mapping out your life. This is a map, a basic roadmap of what you want to do, where you want to go, when you want to go, how you going to get there, how much it costs. This is your roadmap. So you put all that into this vision board, and just you can have fun with it. Of course, dream big, have fun with it, but also be realistic on certain things. Like, hey, I want to do this. I need to do this, and I've been saying I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on this board, and I'm gonna go for it. But you gotta see it, touch it every once in a while. Just don't, like I said, slide underneath the bed. I've done that. Ultimately, it works as a tool for manifesting your desired future by aligning your actions with your visions. So we dream these things of all the things we want to do, but if you're not writing them down and actually visualizing it, then it's hard to actually do things, right? So it's just like someone saying, hey, you want to meet up at such place, and you're like, well, where is that? I don't know how to get there. Well, what we do, we go in MapQuest, we go to our GPS, we type it in, and it shows us how to get there. This is just a vision of showing us how to get to where we want to be. You're just going to put everything on here, your map of your life as you see it for yourself, and then you're going to go through here and navigate through your life with a map. So, of course, I just put stuff all over here, but I can see it. I know what's on here. I'm like, yeah. I see how many subscribers I'm on this channel, how many subscribers I'm on that other channel. I see I'm going to work on, I put on here Sacred Bond. Then I have 2 women like dancing, which is really Tracy Ellis again, okay? And, girl, what's this girl name? I can't think of her name. I can't think of her name. Anyway, so I want to work on like the bond and sisterhood with my sister. So that type of thing. So I can kind of, I see what it is, but I want to make sure I'm putting not only just pictures, but words. And then I always go back when I do a board, I take a sticky note, and underneath each like category, I'll put a sticky note and I'll write out. I write it plain. Sisterhood, it's a picture of sisterhood, and it's 2 people having a good time, kiki and giggling. But I'll go here and I'll write out, the type of relationship I want, what I need to work on with me and my sister, whether it's spending more time, doing more things, being more personable with each other, like, opening up, being, whatever. Travel. I got my travel down here. The pictures are all cute and everything, but they didn't have a picture of where I wanted to go and what my bucket list is for this year. So I'm going to put here where I want to go, what I want to do, and I already guesstimated how much it's going to cost. A lot. Okay? And then I'm going to go up here to Black Love. I got Black Love up here. I mean, it could be another color. For right now, it's a Black Love thing. And like I found a quote that says, Black Love is smoky, sexy, spiritual, and sensual. By Holly Robinson Peete. That was her quote. I put that on here. And then I'm going to write out what I want. Right here. We're going to make it plain. Okay? I got gut health. on here. I'm gonna put a sticker here, and I'm gonna write out my gut health. Like, what am I working on with gut health? I'm working on intaking more herbs and more vegetables and fruit when I'm juicing. I said that on another channel. I got juicing down. I got smoothies down. I don't mind doing a raw fast here and there. I need to be more specific. Like, okay, once a quarter, you need to hit that raw fast. Whether it's 10, 12 days, I need to be more mindful of those months and stick to it. And so I'm writing it down. And then when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do this. I said I'm gonna do that. Let me go ahead and do it, kind of thing. And so I chose, like you see, I'm choosing these loud red stickers, right? Because I can see it. I'm making it plain. It's a cute board now, but okay. I have on here the big old word, and it says dirt. It says dirt. And then the next to it says garden, and then it's a big old flower pot. I have been trying every year to increase growing more flowers. The more flowers I grow, the more pollinators I get, and the more bees come into my garden, the more I multiply my fruits and vegetables. Plain and simple. I just need to do more. So I just put this here as a reminder because this is why I'm gonna manifest a beautiful cut garden because I love flowers. And I would love to go outside and cut the flowers instead of going to Trader Joe's and giving them my money for flowers every week. So that's just me though. I'm sure everybody's different. I have pictures of money down here because I want money, lots of money. But I'm gonna be specific. I'm gonna write how much I would like to make from this channel in earnings and the other channel, my resale. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back to doing home organization, but we're gonna write down how much money we're gonna make this year. Y'all write it down, make it plain, and don't write the amount that your salary is for. Don't include your salary and bonuses, no ma'am. We're writing above that. We're gonna make more than that this year. Somehow, some way, it's gonna come because money flows to you and me. Money flows to us, so we're going to do more. We're going to exceed way more than we thought we was gonna make. We're dreaming big, right? Okay. I mean, them dreams be something else. I also have physical fitness over here, which it just says get your mind and body right, right? I have planks and I have push-ups because, girl, I need to be specific. Them push-ups, I keep saying every year, I'm going to do push-ups. I haven't done it. I'm going to do it. Yes, I don't know. And I got core and I got mental health down here. Yeah, mental health. I got a big sticker for that because me and my therapist, girl, we done became friends. I need her to get back on therapist. Yeah, we be talking like I'm talking to y'all. I need her to get back on her job. Okay. And then, like canning. So everybody has their own little what they doing, right? So let me see what y'all seeing and I'm gonna give y'all some suggestions, okay? Uh-oh, what is going on? Okay, here we go. All right, so hold on. Let me tell y'all. Are y'all still there? Okay, I can see y'all. All right, I'm gonna give y'all some suggestions. I think this is what's gonna help because this is when I wrote it, I was like, man, that's good. Okay, so I have certain categories that I'm doing when it comes to the board, like my digital board. I'm gonna do with y'all. I have health goals, which is number one. If I'm not healthy, I can't do nothing else. I need to do my digital board again. And okay, let me see this thing. I can't read that far. I need to do my digital board again, set my mind, and this is great. Remind me. Yeah, okay, good. So think about this. So health goals, right? Most of us have health goals, but all of our health goals are different. Whether you want to lose weight, gain weight, tone, tummy tuck, butt lift, whatever you want to do. Everybody got their own goals. Make it plain, and we're gonna get it done. We're gonna manifest all the things we want to do this year with our health goals. So, you might want to have pictures of images of women running, doing yoga, strength training. You might want to grab some pictures of like some healthy fruits and foods because in whole grains that represents like health, right? You might want to maybe copy or print out words that say strength, vitality, balance, energy, well-being. You might want to get quotes that inspire healthy living, such as your health is your wealth. It's a really good quote. We all know that. Also, another category for me was mental health. Mental health for me was like images of calmness, images of like a bathtub because I see that as that's my mental space every night. If you've been around a while, y'all know I shut it down at 8:30 to 9:30. It's just me. My kids been dealing with me with this for years now. They know 8:30 to 9:30, unless it's emergency. You know something broke or you bleeding. I just shuts down and I'm in that bathroom and it's just my time and I want to maintain that. So for that's for my mental health. Also, I put the word no on here. I put the word prioritize me first, and I also put self care, mindfulness, gratitude, and inner peace. Just for some examples of like things you want to look for when you're doing your board. So don't forget about your health goals, your physical health goals, your mental goals, and if you are into the spiritual, right? Your goals, whether it's to read the Bible, whether it is to um, do one of those Bible studies where you go through each chapter. I've been seeing people do those challenges. Whatever it is for you, don't forget to include that because we can't just include all these physical things like I said, the bags, the shoes, and the traveling and the money. Let's also include what do you want to work on when it comes to your spiritual and mental health, right? So it could just be, meditating more, being mindful, or pouring into your cup, filling your cup. Like it could be something as simple as that. And it's just a reminder for yourself. So, like self care rituals, like skin care. Are you working on your skin this year? Maybe print out some pictures of some skin care products that, or write it down, right? Digitally. Somebody with good, clean skin. I don't even want to use nobody no more. I've been trying to use myself so I can visualize myself and stop visualizing other women, right? So like it's funny I'm saying this, but I actually have some pictures that's in Walgreens that I'm printing, and I'm cutting my face out and I'm putting it on top of all the faces that are on my actual vision board. So it's me. It's not Tracy Ellis Ross kicking and diggling, dancing around. It's me. I can see me. So that's what I'm trying to do more of. Visuals of calming environments, such as cozy spaces for relaxation and hobbies. So if you're like a reader or whatever you would like to manifest for yourself, if you want to read more and become a more softer, calmer woman, right, or man, then put it on your board. Whatever that looks like for you. Maybe someone reading in a little nook area with a cup of tea or coffee, like whatever that looks like for you. Those pictures, throw that on there so to remind yourself to take a break, take a breather, sit down, read a book, and just chill. Like I think a lot of us are on like this all the time, especially if you're a mom. I feel like we just have to be. It's crazy, and it's time to allow yourself that calm, that break, um, all the things that you need to just relax and get back to you and center yourself. So you owe that to yourself. We have to put ourselves first. So self care. I also put on here fitness and wellness. So if you want to get into fitness, maybe a picture of like some weights or a gym or a treadmill, whatever is that thing you want to do. So for me, it's the bike. So I actually found a picture of a bike on Pinterest. It's a spin bike, and I have that on my digital board because I have a spin bike. I like it. I'm just sore as I don't know what for a couple of days, and it's hard for me to do. But when I'm in the midst of doing it, I love it. So that's my vision for myself to be fine as I don't know what, honey, from that bike. So yeah. So if you have something you want to do, whether it's running track, maybe running a marathon, maybe it's a yoga pose that you've been working on, and you just like, I gotta get this year. I gotta get back into Pilates. I gotta get to yoga. I gotta get out there and walk. So maybe that's you can pull up pictures of walking. You can pull up pictures of maybe the outdoors or a trail, and that will remind you to get up and walk, right? Because we're being specific. Okay. That's what we're doing. All right, some more ideas. Okay, hold on. This doggone live chat. Um, yeah, so wow, you make friends everywhere you go. I try to. Okay, so another idea. Even if you're not doing it right now, you can just write like the blueprint, the ideas down. That'll kind of help you like go back later and be like, okay, now what did she say? What's another idea? It'll just go, hey, Mr. Tix, how you doing? All right, so I said fitness and wellness, right? So wealth goals. What are your wealth goals? So I broke them down to financial abundance. So maybe making more money, right? Earning more money either at work or on the side. Okay, what are your wealth goals? Maybe you're investing, maybe you're saving, maybe you're saving towards something like big or special or whatever. What is your wealth goals? Put it, make it plain. So not only are we gonna have these cute little pictures of money or a bank or a certain dollar amount, we're gonna put that there. We need that dollar amount. So I put a dollar amount with a plus sign behind it. So it's gonna be this or more. It's gonna be this or more. Plain and simple. I'm going for the gusto. And and I'm okay if I don't succeed in making that amount. But I know it's possible. Because anything is possible. I've seen a lot happen in Manifest that I would have never thought, right? And things I've worked towards, I'm sure you have too. You work towards something and you're like, man, I did that. Oh my goodness. We've all done that. So definitely, whatever that number is, plus some. All right. So also, like you can use words like abundance, prosperity, financial freedom, because we all want and need that. We all deserve financial freedom, whether no matter how many credit cards you have, no matter how much debt you're in, no matter if the creditor is calling you today and tomorrow, you deserve to be financially free. You're gonna this year, for those who are in debt, swimming in cars. I have a few old cars. I'm not swimming in them, but I got some. What we're gonna do is we're gonna resolve these cars. We're gonna pay these cars, and we're gonna work towards financial freedom. So, say you're not financially free this year, but let me tell you what's good about this. Working towards it, one day you will be. But if we don't work towards it and we just keep ignoring these things that over here nitpicking at us and we're like, man, I gotta pay, I gotta take care, I gotta do, just do it. We're gonna do that this year so that we can come back next year and be like, girl, I'm almost there. I'm almost financially free. Or you can come back next year and be like, I'm financially free. I don't owe none of them people. I took care of my business. I made a payment plan. I paid this one off. I did this. That's what we're gonna do this year. Somehow, some way, it's all gonna work out in our favor. Because things always do. Whether we have things we see all the time where we are complaining about the things that's not great, in a scheme of things, the big scheme of things, we're still here and there's a lot of greatness around us. Those are just little things. They're just little things, and we're going to take care of it. So if you have a dream home, maybe a luxury vacation, maybe you have a car you want, maybe you have a dollar amount you want to pay off in debt, write it down. Write it down, make it plain. So once again, you can have your board and you can have all your little cute little pictures about money and all that. But then on this little tab or wherever you're gonna put it on next to the money, write on your board, financially free, zero debt, Capital One zero. What's another credit card? American Express, low balance. Like write it down. Don't just put a picture of American Express on it because you want American Express card. You want American Express card? How much would you like for your card to be? What do you want? You want a $50,000 card, 30,000, 100,000? What do you want? A black card? What do you want? Write it down. Who knows? It just might happen for you. Write it down like you didn't even try. We're not even trying. So this year we're going above and beyond what we can even think of at all. Yeah. All right. So then the next one is career goals, right? So we know we want the money, but let's be realistic. The job that you're in right now, the position you're working in right now, is that income capped for that position? Is there another position in a company that you need to go maybe take a test for, maybe take a 6-week class for, so that you can get that next certification, that next license to get that income? Because we understand that a lot of these companies can afford us. We need to be making more than we get, right? I've been there. I was in accounting for 17 years. I get it. But what we can do is take that class for HR, take that class for what is it, AP, take whatever classes you need for to show I'm worth more, or go to another company. okay, and move around. A lot of us get comfortable because we working with our friends, our work husband, our work sister, my bestie. We work together. She bring me coffee, I bring her a donut. Okay, you can still do that on the weekends. You can go work somewhere else and get your worth. Like, how are you gonna get this extra money? Let's be realistic. Or are you gonna stay at that job and then pick up something on the side and get your little part time something? Because everybody has a part time something, and I don't mean like going to clock in. I mean like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, reselling all these products. If they're selling on TikTok, it's a lot going on. People are starting their small businesses, T-shirts, hats, all kind of things. Be specific. How you gonna get this money? Because we're not gonna just say we want this money and we manifesting this money and this money just gonna come. Girl, how you gonna get it? Because it ain't gonna just fall from the sky and there's no tree in the back for growing with money. Like, what are we gonna do? We can get the money. We shouldn't have to just, go crazy trying to get it. It should flow to us. But what are we doing to make it flow to us? So it's ebb and flow. We still got to do something on this end. It ain't gonna just, we still got to do something. Now I've seen money fall off back of trucks before, but that still ain't ours. All right, so like I said, you want a dream home, you want some land, you want an RV, you want a tiny house. Like, what are we doing this year? And I know that, like, I want a tiny house. So every year that tiny house goes on my vision board, right? And every year I learn something more about the tiny house. I went from just the little tiny house to wanting the actual crate, the big, huge, whatever you call those things, that's on the back of them trucks. I went to wanting one of those, to learning about land, to learning about like the different cities and states that have those, and where to live less expensive with that type of living, like off grid. I've done so much research in the last 3 years, basically just by putting it on there. I would go look and be like, yeah, let me look up something else. Let me look up. When it's time, it'll be time and I'll be ready. So we still have to do the work. So even though it might not happen this year, I've done a lot of work towards it. And I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Oh my God, I'm so ready. Yeah. Good evening. All right. So another one is, so some words for there should be empowered, maybe leadership, growth, success. Those are really good words that, even though I'm giving you these words to put on your board, if you're doing this digitally, you can type in um, success pictures, growth pictures, leadership pictures, and words will come up, or like pictures of leadership that inspires you, that you can put on your digital board. So these words aren't just for like words that you write out on the board. You can actually find pictures that correlate with the words. Okay. So I also have on here new job, promotion, entrepreneur journey. So maybe you want to start your own business. You don't know where to start. I always say do something you like and love. Do something you like and love, because you're gonna have to do this for a while if you want to make money from it. So that's another thing. Write it out. Write it down. I also wrote down passive income. That's another thing that people don't really think about to put on a vision board. But what about passive income, like stocks, digital assets, um, quotes like "money works for me," or "build wealth while you sleep." I hear that all the time. Build wealth while you sleep. And the only way I know to do that is like TikTok, YouTube, besides like stocks and all that kind of stuff. Like YouTube, while I'm asleep, somebody's watching the video. Same thing for the other content creators. And I notice a lot of people watch videos at night, just for example. Okay. So photos that symbolize that is like entrepreneurial freedom, maybe an online business photo where it just says online business or something like that. That's just an idea for you. What's another one? So we talked about finances, we talked about wealth, we talked about fitness, like the self-care rituals and all that kind of stuff. If you're looking to get into skincare, what is it that you're trying to do this year? What's your ultimate vision board? Because once again, the vision board keeps you focused on your goals. I mean, plain and simple. We see it. Because a lot of us are very visual. And I think that's where the vision board basically came from, is that we're we will dream things and we will say things, but there's so much going on, like every day, that we tend to forget things. So, like in my mind, I might have did a vision board, just like she just said. She did a vision board and she left off some things she forgot. It's because we're so busy doing everything else that sometimes we don't just stop. So I tried to stop yesterday and make a lot of notes on like the different things I think people kind of forget about when it comes to vision boards. And not just putting 100K on a vision board. Well, what is that for? What's 100K what? Like money? And then how? Like, what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing to show what this mean? So like I put 100K on my board at the party, and one of the ladies was like, "Okay, girl, you want to make 100K?" I was like, "No, it's actually for followers. It was for followers of the channel to have the 100K." And then underneath it, I put a date. I put a date. Like we need this by this date. So I think making it plain like that is very important because just leaving it out there like all willy nilly, that's not gonna work for me. I want a date on how many subscribers I would like to have on this channel, but at the same time, what am I gonna do to get this? And underneath that, it says consistency, dedication. I gotta be dedicated to the channel. I need to make better quality content. So I got a picture of in my vision board here of a really nice camera. I need to figure out how to get this camera. Y'all know I'm not good at working these cameras. But let me see if this will do like this. Yeah, it'll turn. Oh, Helen, what did you do? How do I do this? All right. Turn it. So for digital boards, I basically go through. So we talked about the actual physical boards, the cutting out the pictures, the finding the words, the putting stickers under each category that you're putting on your board, and making a note to self and be specific. Dream big, be specific, and ask for more than. Like you're asking yourself for more than. And let me tell you why. Your job asks for more than. I'm sure your job description tells or your pay says, okay? Your kids ask for more than. Your husband asks for more than. Your wife asks. Everybody wants all the cup, the whole cup. And they leave you with a sip. It's time to ask yourself for more than and fill your own cup. So this is the time for us to create the vision for ourselves because we have to the more we do, the greater we are, the more we achieve. Those that are watching us, some don't like it, some hate us. We know that, right? But some people are watching your children, friends, family, and they see it, and you will inspire others. You definitely will inspire others by what you're doing, and if you're living your vision. And so we're not going to, like I said, we're not going to just cut and paste these pictures. We're not going to just download these pictures on this vision board. We're gonna do this thing this year, and we're gonna check in with each other every quarter. I don't know what I did this thing. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what I did. I don't know how to do this. Oh, there it is. And smart. So on my vision board, I have a vision board. And I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it because it's light right here. Okay, what am I pressing? Yeah, so I have a vision board. Actually, this is just my Pinterest board. And if you go follow me on Pinterest, it's H2. Um, it's plant-based beauty, but it doesn't have the T in plants. I wonder if I can change that. I've been wanting to change that. Hold on, let me see. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I don't know what the heck I did. Okay. I need to turn the keyboard off. Girl, I done put up my last paper. So hopefully it gives y'all an outline and some ideas of what to do and what to put on your, let me see if I can change this. I don't think nobody else got the same name as me. I've been meaning to change this. And if you're not a vision board type of person, maybe just sitting here chilling watching us, right? Say you're not a vision board person. You're just someone who likes the idea of vision board, but you're not going to cut and paste magazines, pictures, and stuff like that, right? You can still create an outline like I just did. I created an outline of like the mental, physical, financial, all that stuff, right? And now underneath each one, I put keywords and I'm writing out my vision on each one. You can just do that. Just do that if you don't want to do a board, right? And don't want to do pictures. But the only thing about that is you have to go back and read that. Like it needs to be written out and on top of your nightstand when you see it every day. You go back through and read, like, okay, where am I in this manifestation thing? Where am I in this vision, right? That I've created for myself. And when you do that, okay, let's see. Now you can also go into search and Pinterest. I just saw something pop up. It says vision board manifestation. You can just type in stuff like that. People have a bunch of these boards on here, and you can get ideas from their boards as well. But if I was you, if you have Pinterest, I mean, all my boards are open for everybody to see, except for my vision board. I always keep that one to myself. I don't need nobody, you know, trying to block my vision at all. It's mine. Now this board is going in my closet. It's still mine, you know. What is going on with the internet? Let me see. All right, let me see. I don't know, my computer's circling right now, so I don't know. Something's going on with Pinterest. Or my Pinterest, rather. I don't know what I did. Let me see one more time. But anyway, on my board, that's why, oh, you know, I can. I can. Okay, and then hit save. Girl, they say I'm a 40-year-old mother. That's how long I've had pictures. Man, you are 50. I know you're not. I mean, okay, I'll go back and say this later. Okay, so for my profile, it says H, the number 2, plant-based beauty, base, like BASED, plant-based beauty. So if you want to see my board, and then y'all can share y'all boards too, so we can follow each other. But my board this year says 2025, my life. That's it. It don't say vision. It don't say none of that. And the first thing on my board is, it says debt free. The first thing that pops up, y'all can be able to see it. The first thing that pops up says debt free, because that is my main focus this year. I used to focus on, like I said, things, you know, meeting that special person, my children more than me. I used to focus on a lot of like other stuff. But this year, I think decluttering my life from people and things. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. This year, I'm focusing more on like me, financial wealth, stability, my health or whatever. And when I feel good, it shows. And my attitude, it shows in how I treat people around me. And so that's really important to me. It's definitely checking, you know, girl, listen, I don't know. I looked up some numbers the other day while I was with that rabbit hole, and they was talking about credit and finances and people who with all these loans, and it's a bunch of stuff going on, right? And everybody wanting to be debt free, but then we didn't think about none of that. I remember when I was in college, girl, the first thing they did when you got on campus was handed you a credit card. They asked you for your name, address, and something. They didn't even run your credit. Like they do it different now. But I remember younger, and I had to get out of all that from being in debt and climbed out of that. So I know if you are going through anything like that, it's possible. It's definitely possible. I'm telling you. And but I want to work more on like savings and ooh girl, everything money, everything money, everything money. I also have on my board the word abundance. Now, abundance is a big word because abundance in what? Like I have a garden, abundance in food, abundance in life, abundance in friends, abundance in money, like abundance in what? So, like I said, I think a lot of times we find these words and we put these words because they look good and they sound good. Grateful, it just sound good, you know. Yeah, that's how my dad started. Girl, I was like young. I was like, what is this? Why do I have all these cars? Target and girl, what was going on back in the day, right? Um, and so I didn't learn the correct way with money. And over time I have, and I'm now teaching my kids so they don't go through the same thing I went through, right? But like I was saying, when it comes to these words, we find a lot of words, and a lot of people tend to put. I've watched so many vision boards where people just have a bunch of words, but there's no meaning to the words, right? So we need to make it plain when we put this on our board. I think it would help you if you write it out. If you write it down, they always say writing is, is directly correlated, to your brain. Write it, and you will remember it, right? And then the one thing that's in the middle of my board says, "Watch me manifest everything I want." Yeah, y'all gonna watch me this year. We doing it. So I also have a picture of a passport on here. But when I go to put this on my Canva and break it down, I, I will type in the words of the country I want to go to. Okay? Underneath the picture of the passport. So I'm not just putting the pictures, I'm actually writing this down. I also have some pictures of some flowers, but we already know I want to grow more flowers this year. I have Atomic Habits, the picture of the book, Atomic Habits. It is not my favorite book. It is not my favorite book. Atomic Habits and the 12 weeks year. The 12-week year. It is not my favorite book. There's a fiction book that's my favorite book and one nonfiction up here. It's not my favorite book, but those are the two books that have helped me in the last 3 years to get where I am right now. Because really and truly, with a lot of things that's happened in my life, I probably shouldn't even be in this house still. But those two books, Atomic Habits and the 12-week year, I have a picture of those on here, and I'm going to read them again. I'm going to read these books again. And every time I read it, I learn something different that I missed before. And they've really helped me. And that 12-week year was the best program I've ever done. Ever done. I just breaking down your life in 12 weeks at a time instead of having all these huge goals for the year. That's the best thing that ever happened to me. I like bites and pieces. Give me a little piece, let me chew it and swallow it, and I can go to the next piece. That's me. So that might help somebody else too. If you want to read that, it'll help you break down your vision, so that even though you have this big vision of all these great things that you want to do for yourself or to be whatever, over time, it takes a lot of time. So break it down. Use the 12-week year program. It's one of the best things ever. Okay. I thought I turned the volume off. Oh, here it is. Okay. And then I also have like the words that say consistency, 100K followers, like all that kind of stuff. Discipline, and some other stuff on here. Yeah, 12-week year and Atomic Habits. Those are two books that I know. Like, there's a lot of other money books out there, whatever, that teach you like life skills and money and savings and all that kind of stuff. And there's other books too. I just feel like those two books help you to learn healthy habits and to create a habit that you can actually stick to, right? Whether it's like working out, paying bills on time, self-care, whatever your habit is that you want to create for yourself. And most of us are creatures of habit. We get up, wash our face, brush our teeth, we get started for the day, go downstairs, make a coffee, eat your breakfast, go to work, go to lunch, get off work, come home, do dinner. So why can't we have other habits, like a habit you want to have that's makes you feel good, brings you joy. So Atomic Habits helps you to have more habits that are for yourself, but habits that create a easy life for you. So life isn't so hard once you create the habit, even if it's just working out. They always say 21 days or more, you know, it has become a habit. So whatever that habit is for you. Mine is walking or running. Get up and do something every day. I'm gonna do something. I like to get them 10K steps in. So guess what? If you are one of those people who want to get 10K or 15K steps in, find your picture or something that says 10K, 15K, and then underneath that, write it out. Steps daily. And then, make it plain. Don't just throw 10K on there. They might think you want a 10K bonus at the end of the year. God, the universe, the world, whatever you believe in, right? So, make it plain and then try to strive for it. And if you miss a day, you don't get 10K, okay, do it again tomorrow. I attract incredible opportunities into my life. I got that written down on here. Like, just make it plain. So who's using Pinterest? That's what I want to know. Who's using Pinterest? This my board. I love using Pinterest for digital. I think it's like one of the best things because it's easy just to go through and find everything really quickly. Yeah, I love Pinterest. Oh, okay. He said she using Pinterest. Yeah, I think Pinterest is just easy. Even if it just depends. So, do y'all have any categories that I didn't touch on that y'all want to share? That maybe even to let others know, like any other ideas when it comes to the boards. Let me see if I find any on here. Pinterest. Let's do vision board 2025. So let's see. So for those who want like children or something, you can just do like pictures of like babies or baby things, a crib. I would do a crib properly. And then what color you want, manifest your child. Manifest that ring. Put that ring on there if you're in a relationship. Put that ring on there with a date in your mind. Like, yeah, this gonna happen by this date. You don't have to speak it out loud. Just write it down. I see a picture of a woman jumping on a jump rope, girl. That's what I really need to be doing. There's a picture of like self care, natural self care products. So you can put that on there, and then maybe underneath that picture you can write out once a week, facial care, facials, or I don't know, body care, whatever it is you want to work on for yourself. I have a picture of some juices on here because I'm juicing every day. A picture of money with a dollar amount, okay? Some water in the ocean. Okay, let me go here. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sleepy. I'm always sleepy around this time. I am creating a life of my dreams. Like, what is your main focus of your board? Make sure you put it right there in the middle so you can see it. Is this your glow up era? If so, what's surrounding your glow up? What are you glowing up? You glowing skin, your hair, your nails. What are we doing this year? Like, be specific. I wish I could see our boards. At our vision board, this girl brought like the big trifold and she cut it out and made it look like it was a house. It was so cute because she just moved into a new home and she don't have no furniture, nothing. And she put all this like it looked like a mood board really with all the things she want and need and want to do and like pictures of like bathrooms and so it was so nice. And she was like, this is her vision for her home. She want to be able to thrift her home basically and have all these unique pieces from all around the world and this, that, and this. And I was, man, that looks so good. That was so cool. And yeah, so if you maybe want to move a new home, girl, put your house down, put your address. What address do you want to live at? What city you want to live at? What neighborhood? Don't just put a picture of a pretty new home with the white brick and the pretty stone pathway and whatever 4-car garage. Put your neighborhood on there. I live in such neighborhood. And just leave it like that. You don't have to say I want to live. I'm gonna live. No, we live there already. We just not physically there yet, but we there. Okay. Let's see another idea. She said never made a vision board on Pinterest, but we'll do a separate one for house project. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so Pinterest is a vision board. So if you have house projects, like I have a vision board for, I think it was that room. Let me see what that room is called, what I put on here. If you follow me on H2 Plant Beauty, I think you can see it. It says living room. That's what it says. And on here, everything that I would like the vision of that room, that space, I put on this board. And that's that TV room for the kids where I want like the big huge like 4 chairs with a table in the middle and the TV's on the wall and it's plants and it's the mood like room. I create the vision of that room and it's here. Every time I come on here, I see this board and one day. So you can do that as well. If you don't want to do a life vision board where you're manifesting things for your life or whatever, but you want to create a board for something specific, a bedroom, a new house, your living space, like you can also do that. Pinterest is really good for that with different ideas. And I always find like little things in the picture. Like I have a picture here and it is of a living space, but it's the plants in the background that inspires me. Yeah, definitely try it out later when you got time. So the one thing about Pinterest, it ain't going nowhere. And every time you log in, instead of scrolling on social media tonight, go on Pinterest and look at all the different things and create your own categories. So let me tell you the categories I have on Pinterest for myself. I'm trying to be more intentional with Pinterest too, right? So I have 2025, my life, which is my new vision board for this year, right? I had Christmas, but Christmas is gone. I have a living room and family room. I have bedroom aesthetics, which my bedroom actually turned out to be my Pinterest board. If you go to my Pinterest board, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I created this Pinterest board in, I don't know when I did this, 2020 or 2022. And almost everything on this board is in my room. Took some time, but I see it, okay? I have my style, summer vibes, herbs and teas, because that's what I want to learn about tinctures and teas and all that stuff. Delicious drinks, because I love mocktails. And this is where I go to get most of my mocktail recipes. I have DIY, and the DIY I have is like all like natural stuff for bath and body or whatever. Kitchen loves, Buddha bowls, love those. Coffee Addict. These are just the titles for like my little boards, right? Places to visit. I wonder if this one's open. Let me see if this vision board. Let me see if y'all can see this one. I don't know if this one is. I think this is open. I don't think this one is private because I want to go to Thailand, Lisbon, Portugal. Like I have like certain places I want to travel to. I was a flight attendant once, so there's a lot of places I've been to. But there are some places that's tucked, okay? Tucked in neatly that I have not been able to get to. Just in those little corners of the world. And there's certain places in Africa I want to go to. So yeah, I am definitely a Pinterest girl. Love Pinterest. I'm not on there all the time, but when I do get on there, it's a reminder of like this has brought me pure joy of wanting to go to Portugal, wanting to go to Thailand. Like I see it, I'm like, yeah, man, I want to be there. I want to go there. Like I want to get on those big long like boats that they have and just eat the food while they rowing me around. Here, I want to see all the greenery and all the elephants and all the things. Like I want to go so bad. But anyway, one day. I also have fitness goals on here. Even though it says 2023, my fitness goals have not changed. It's still the same money. I have a tab on here that says juicy, and it's just a bunch of juice recipes. I have plant babies with a bunch of plants that I'm interested in. And so I not only save the pictures of the plants, I actually click on the links and learn about them. Okay. She says, how do you put work optional on a vision board? How do you put work optional on a vision board? Optional. Like what you're saying is, you don't want to have to work, right? Is that what you're saying? You don't want to have to work. You want to be like, um, I don't know what an entrepreneur, but you want work optional. Like, what do you mean? Work optional. Let me type it in. Let me see what pops up. Oh, you don't say work optional. Oh, okay. I'm not. Hold on. I'm inside my board. 1 second. So when I type in work optional, it says new job coming. I'm a successful business owner. It says manifesting a flexible job. Um, I the freedom to work when I want to. Yeah, so manifesting a flexible job. Let's see. What's another one? I see one that says girl boss. I see one that says, oh, it's good. I attract people who help me on my journey. I like that. Okay. Let's see. That she want my dream is to slow travel the world. I know that's right. So slow travel the world. Maybe like shoot, sign up being one of them travel agents. I'm just saying. But let's see. Um, let's see what pops up. Let's see. I am financially independent and debt free. That's a good one. Independent. So, you're not, but that means you're not working for nobody else. But yeah. Ooh, manifesting a flexible job. Maybe you just need to manifest a flexible job. That's popped up 3 times. I don't know why. Maybe that's for you. Maybe that's for somebody else. I don't know. Trust the process. Let's see. Maybe somebody not to be procrastinating. I see, I see procrastination popped up a couple times too. Um, let's see. Optional work, child. Yes, optional. Like you don't want to have to work if you don't have to. I get it, but you still want the money and you want the freedom to travel, and you can have it. So say you do want the freedom to travel, and you don't want to have to work hard, right? Like so, I would research travel, and there's a lot of people traveling for free. I mean, whether it's points from some card or from previous flights, or these companies paying people to come out and do a review on their property. Girl, what's that other one? Timeshares. You gotta be able to say no. That's all I can tell you. Them timeshares, you can travel almost everywhere with timeshare. You sign up, they're on just Google timeshare and what city and state you want to go to, right? And I'm just trying to give you like a little, and then they're gonna make you come to some meeting for an hour or two, and you gotta say no, no, thank you, no, I don't want that, no, 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 and then you get your 3, 4 day vacation, okay? Oh, the healthcare. Oh, I already know. I already. Oh man, I already know. I can. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, you want financial freedom, but you want, yeah, you want to be able to travel. Man, I hope you are able to. I hope you find a way to. It's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. People do it every day. So there's got to be a way. You can do it. I'm sure you can do it. After we create a vision board, what can we do to execute to accomplish the things we stated? Okay. So Hey, Miss Shaniqua. All right. So what I was saying earlier is when you create your vision board and you make it plain in pictures and these words, right? So we got all these pictures, we got all these words on our board now. And what I did was I went back for each category and put a sticker. I'm gonna go back and write down in detail. I'm gonna make it plain under like black love, money, gardening, fitness, wealth, money, whatever, right? Make it plain. Like I want a certain amount of money. I want to do this and that. So this is where for me the 12-week year came in. So I have all these goals and these things I want to do, but how do I get started doing them? So I wrote myself an outline. I have all this that's on this board on a piece of paper and a tablet. And I have my wealth, my family, like love, fitness, whatever, whatever. And under each one, I was specific what I wanted to do. Then on the side of that, I wrote out like what needs to be done to do this. So, like I was saying, for example, earlier with people who want to make more money, but you had a job and you notice the salary for this job and it's not going to get no higher because they can't pay you no more, like you're at the cap. So, what do? Do you go and work for another company? Do you get a certification or go get a license to increase your money because now you're worth more? You know, we have to do the work. Like we can't just create the board and hang it on the wall and walk away. You go through, you pick out which one you want to work on first because we can't just do them all at the same time. So you work on one first, and if you get to a certain point where you feel like, okay, I've done some work, I need to stop. I want to focus on this now. Fine, whatever you want to do, whatever's comfortable to you. But for example, I want to work on gut health. I said that 2025 is all about my gut health. Well, what am I doing? Well, I'm making sure I drink juice every day, more vegetables and fruit. I'm making sure I'm doing my smoothies. I'm drinking all my water. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing the work, right? I see the board, the vision. I have told myself this year I will have excellent gut health. I will have excellent health. I will be physically fit. I will be running marathons. What am I doing to run these marathons? Well, I have to go out there and practice. I have to go out there and run during the week to get the strength and energy to run 13 miles again. Okay. Um, what are we doing for, let's just say love, because this is the one I think we all need to talk about. And that's why I want to start the group on the 15th. I'm supposed to do it tomorrow. Oh my God. Okay. The private group, right? Okay. I got to do that video. You want to start dating, you want to do things. What are you going to do? Because if you're at home and the only people that come by the house is UPS and FedEx and the Postal Service, that's not going to work for us, right? So what are we going to do? We're going to work on ourselves first so we can present our best self, right? So whatever it is you need to work on, your insecurities, maybe your health, maybe you need to work on the way you present yourself, right? And being open and being honest and letting go of the past for real. Like getting work on therapy to get rid of anything that happened in the past with old relationships, that wasn't so great, right? And then we're gonna present ourselves. How are we gonna present ourselves? You can go on dating apps. People go on Bumble and have. I just came from a wedding off of Bumble. Okay, two actually. You have getting out your house, going to like they say bars or restaurants or speaking to people when you see them, smiling. And honestly, when you are really ready and you're at this point where you're open to be like dating and meeting other people, and it shows, and they'll just come to you. They'll come to you. Ask me how I know. Girl, I'm like, who are you? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And life is good right now. Okay, just know life is good. But we have to do the work. That's all. We have to do the work. And so, if you want to be specific, tell me something specific, and I can tell you what I think. It's a gnat. I got all these oranges over here. Um, See, she did timeshare 3-day weekend. That's what I'm saying. You can travel. You can travel. You take them, do it like on your off days. That's your reset. Start off with 2-3 days with a free little timeshare. They have them everywhere. People just don't like to sit there and have them people talking to them. Financially fit and fine. That's what I'm talking about. If that's your goal, you got this. You can do it. It's yours. Stephanie Perry, she teaches women how to house sit for free accommodations during travel. That's what I'm talking about. Screenshot. That's what I'm saying. We gotta share. We gotta share this information with each other because you know I'm gonna check her out, right? Okay. Yes, I did. Okay, she said started doing the 12-week year. It really helped me. So yeah. So if you have this huge goal, we already are human. So us humans, we already start shutting down, been like, oh, that's too big. I don't know if I can do that because, somewhere back here, someone has told us we couldn't do something, or someone has actually told us it's too big. What's too big? I mean, how do we really know it's too big? Because somebody else said it? Like, who measures our wealth besides our wealth, or our value, or our capacity? Who can measure that? Only we can do that. Like, I can literally go to the gym right now and I can work out with you, and the trainer has no idea how much I can lift or not lift. Only I can know that. He can say, "Oh, you could probably only do da da da." How you know? Like, they don't know. Only we know ourselves. So we definitely have to make sure we are. What's she saying? Yeah, we are sticking to our goals, and whatever goals we put out there for ourselves, they may be big. I don't know who's measuring it, but they're really not that big. So we get overwhelmed, and then in November we're like, oh my God, I didn't do da da da. I was supposed to do. Let me hurry and rush. Well, the 12-week year says no need to rush. No need to rush. We're gonna take that big goal and we're gonna break it up in like 4 pieces, right? And that way we can start on it. We can do a little bit more. And let's just say we don't complete it in 2025. The thing is, you probably would have gotten 75% of it done, whatever you're working towards, if you break it up in bite sized pieces so that when you carry it over to the next year, it ain't that much to chew and swallow. It's just really that simple. And that 12-week year has been like the best thing for me. The best thing for me. Oh yeah, you're gonna travel this year, friend. You're gonna go wherever you want to go. Because there's somewhere to go. Somebody needs you to house it. Somebody needs you to, I don't know, film a hotel. I've seen people who say they contact these companies and say, I'm an influencer, I do that, and can I set your hotel for this amount if I, you know, film your place and put your hotel on the website or something. Yeah, girl, I've seen people do all kind of things, and we can do anything. It's too many people doing stuff for free. They're not spending no money out there, so we're not gonna do it either. We finna do whatever we want this year and save money at the same time. I'm trying to think of some more ideas. Anybody else got any more ideas about the Pinterest boards or even like a physical board? And once again, for those who popping in late or later, I've traveled. I really don't want to come back. Me neither. I went to Maui, girl. I didn't want to come back, but it was expensive. I was like, y'all expensive. I'm coming back. But I had a good time, okay? Okay, you don't want to come back. Stay. Okay, so do you have to come back? Because I know a lot of people who moved abroad and they ain't coming back either. They paying like $1,500 for somewhere to live, plus a chauffeur, plus groceries and a maid. Like, do you have to come back? Can you live over there? Can you earn an income over there? Can you work online, like remotely, and then live wherever you want to be? Because people are doing it right now. And you can do it too. If that's what you want to do, research it and go do it. You only live once. Like, go do it. Self care and mental health. Oh, that's a good one. Self care is mental health. Like, you taking care of yourself is taking care of your mental. You sure that's it. If you can do that, everything is just flow. So once again, how do you do? What's going on? Oh, okay. So how do you actually make the board work for you, right? You have to make the board work for you by doing the work towards your goals, whatever it is that you put. So I can't say that because I don't know what you put on your board, like what specifically. Do your research, friend, and go and send us pictures. Okay, I see it all the time. I follow this dude that is in Africa. I forget his name. I be following everybody on YouTube, y'all. And he moved over there and he's living his best life. And I found this other guy, this black guy who's in China. He actually speaks, is it Cantonese? Love it. But anyway, how do you make it work for yourself? You put in the work. So if I want to create better relationships with friends and my sister, I put in the work. I wrote down that once a quarter we're going to eat somewhere. Once a quarter we sitting down with just us two at somebody's brunch and doing something. And that's putting in the work. So by the end of the year, I feel like okay, it's not just me, her, and all of us together hanging out like as a group. It specifically we gonna have to do something together every quarter. Now we hang out a lot together, but it's always all of us, family wise. But it's never just me and her. So once a quarter, you pick a date. This is what we're doing. So that's how we work on like even being closer, right? I'm putting in the work, and then she'll just follow through. She won't care. So that's all I really got. I can't think of nothing else when it comes to vision boards. Um, uh, Christopher, you too loud. That's not you. Well, who is it?
That was my phone on an accident.
What?
That was my phone on the accident.
Are you outside? Are you taking the dogs outside?
I'm watching them.
Oh, okay. You're not walking them. Okay. Let's see. I thought y'all left. Yeah, make sure that that dog's not doing it in the backyard. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one, self-esteem. So maybe you want to work on your self-esteem, your confidence. I would say take a class. They always have classes for stuff like that. A lot of things that we want to do anyway, they have free classes. I see people talk about all these classes all the time. I can't think of the website where you can go log in and you pay a dollar or two, maybe $5 for a class. They have classes for all kind of stuff, whether it's knitting, whether it's financial freedom, whether it's I don't know, everything you think of. There's a class on either YouTube, some master class. Like I want to do the master class for gardening. I didn't even put that on there. I didn't put that on there. I really want to do that. But there's a class for all these things that we want to do. Y'all must be doing y'all boy. Y'all quiet. Healthy habits is another one on here. Another, something else. Consistency. Maybe you don't want to procrastinate anymore. And if you use the word procrastinate, no, like I wouldn't use the word procrastinate. I would use when did she say no procrastination? And then underneath it, you need to put like what is it that you're procrastinating on that you want to work on? Like no more being late, no more, or you'll put. See, I wouldn't put the word procrastinate. I would probably put on time, right? And that would be, and then underneath on time, I'll put on that sticky note, prioritize my time so that I will always be on time, something like that. Like I try to put all the positive on the board and never the negative because I see my life in positive. I don't want to see it in the negative. So I don't put like what I'm not gonna do no more. We know we're not gonna do no more. We're focusing on what we are doing, what we're going to do, what we're doing, right? I think that punctual. So that's a good word, punctual. Yes, that's a good one. And she says, yes, be confident on who you are. That's a good one. So you could put confidence, and under confidence, you could put um, like growth, um, confident in yourself. Like, what is it that you're not confident in? Think of that, and then write the positive. So if you're not confident in speaking in front of people, you can put under confidence. You can put public speaker. And even if that's just standing in Target and talking to a stranger, you're publicly speaking. You see what I'm saying? Until you can get in front of like a group of people, right? You just work your way up. And so how do you build confidence? How do you get out of like being shy and not comfortable around other people? Is that you walk up to strangers, hey, how you doing? You smell so good. Oh, I like your shoes. You cannot like the way they smell, you cannot like their shoes, but it helps you to be confident in speaking to other people that you're not comfortable with, right? Because you don't know them. And that helps you to get out of your shell to be more, have more confidence in yourself. And it can be a scary thing to talk to strangers. I talk to strangers every day. Every day. Every day. I always stop at the store and talk to somebody. I don't know. I like it. I can tell when they shy, they be like, and I just be talking, but yeah, it don't bother me. But okay, so for my board, so I have one that's digital, right? And like, okay, so I'll just give you a snippet of what I said earlier. I have a digital board that I created on Pinterest. It's a private board. Now, every time I go on Pinterest and I'm just playing in Pinterest, I'm gonna see it. But I've also taken out of like the 20, 30 pictures I put underneath my personal vision, which I named My Life. I took a few of those pictures and broke it down to like a Canva document, and it's a screensaver on my phone. So every time I would pick up my phone, I would see the screensaver of the actual vision board. I might try to create something and upload a short tomorrow. I think I can do that. So y'all can see how I put it as a screensaver, right? Because it's on that phone that I'm recording right now. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Now the actual this board right here, I have it all in different categories, right? Health, fitness, gut health, love, money, whatever, right? Finance, mental health. Each one of these sticky notes go underneath each category, and I'm making it plain. I'm making it plain. What I mean by mental health, like getting on track with my therapist, putting me first, filling my cup, da da da, right? um, Staying positive, whatever. Money. The money will be the amount of money I want to make. Okay? Plus, we're reaching above and beyond. Once I fill out each one of these and I'm specific, this is going up in my closet on a wall. And when I go in that closet, I'm going to see it. It's not going to my bed. I'm going to see it every time. And it's going to catch because I can see it. For those y'all like those really aesthetically pleasing, like closets and pretty and neat and clean, there are boards out there. I've seen them where they look really good and they all fancy and they all coordinating colors or whatever. I need this to pop out. I need these sticky notes to pop out. And as I complete one, I'm gonna take it off. I need this so bad. I used to put it on my bathroom wall back in the day. And I would put the sticky notes all over the bathroom. I don't know if y'all remember the old house. I would create the board and put the stickies that coincide with what I have on my board on my bathroom wall. So I would see it every day. I don't do it anymore. It's in my closet. I can see it in my closet. And so since I'm doing a 12-week year, since I've adopted that program, I I basically go over these goals every 12 weeks. Yeah, every 12 weeks. I check myself. Where am I? How far have I come? What do I need to work on? What am I lacking? What materials do I need? Do I need to learn something new? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I on track? Because ultimately the goal is for the year. But because I don't like big goals like that, I don't like seeing it all at once, or stressing myself. I'd rather break it down, and that's why I do the 12-week year. So I hope that helps. Put her vision board where she can see it. Reclaiming my time. That's what I'm talking about. We all reclaiming our time, baby. We get back to us. I feel like all the mamas are like, nope, my turn. I feel like we all doing it now. Back in the day, you didn't really hear that like years ago. Now we're all like, man, it's our turn. Like it's time for us to take care of us. We've been doing the hard work. Like we've been the backbone. When do we get to rest? When do we get to be soft? When do we get to be feminine and rest in our femininity? When do we get to sit back and relax, put our feet up, right? When do we get to be served? And if no one is serving you, serve yourself, friend. Listen, serve yourself. Don't wait on nobody else to serve you. Okay? Serve yourself, take care of yourself, and put yourself first. Put yourself first. Now, we're not dismissing these kids or nothing like that. They still here. They still get the love and they still gonna eat. But I have to take care of me. And the more I take care of me, they'll appreciate it. Trust me. They will appreciate it. This tea is strong. Oh man. I forgot about this tea. That's okay. I'm gonna turn my warmer on. Y'all have any more suggestions for anybody else? Like when it comes to like the vision board and what to put on your board? Because we always want more. We always want more. We always want to do more. We always want more money. We always want more clothes, more shoes, more of this, more of that, bigger house, fancy cars. And we always putting these pictures and out on our boards. But okay, how we gonna get this stuff, friend? What we gonna do to get this stuff? Like, what dealership we going to? What car, what model we getting? Did you research this car? You know what the gas mileage is. Do you really want this car? Okay, if you want this car, what dealership you going to? We're very specific this year. And we're not only just creating vision boards, we're writing this stuff down. Write it down, make it plain, put it in your journal, and go back and look at it and read it. Add to it, take away from it, whatever you need to do. But we definitely need to keep it plain and stick to what our vision is for this year. I think it's very important for us to do so. This is, for some reason, I just feel like that, like this is the year. Oh, you know what? When you go and click on a video, it pops up, but I hadn't really started it yet. I just got approved for it. I just saw that the other day, and I need to do a video, which I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. It's gonna be an intro video, and it's just gonna say like what we're doing, what we're discussing, which is all things us women and what we go through, our life experiences. And girl, I'm doing some things different this year. And I want to share it with y'all without everybody else being nosy. Okay? So yeah. But I think when you first click on the video at the bottom, it'll say, do you want to join the member? Do you want to become a member? Let me see. I don't even know how to get there. But when I open up this video on here, it popped up. I was like, oh, there it is. So I'm going to share it tomorrow. I'm going to share it tomorrow once I do the video, the intro video, because it keeps asking me to do an intro video. So I'm doing it for sure. That's going to be fun. What is that? Yeah, see, the chat just went away again. Oh, there it goes. It says, this is my first time doing the 12-week year. I think it'll help me be more consistent. So, yeah, I think so too, because, like, you know, so if you have 10 goals you want to do, it could be overwhelming. But if it's 10 goals and you break that 10 goals down in 12 weeks, so if it's like, say, by the end of 2025, let's just say you want $12,000, right? It doesn't look so bad when you say you want to save 1,000 a month, right? It doesn't sound so bad than it does when you say you want to save 12,000. So that first 12 weeks, you know, you say, okay, 12 weeks is about almost 3 months. Okay, so let me break this down and let's see how we can break it down and save every month a certain amount of months so we can get to the end of the year. We don't have to stress as much like that. That's why I like the 12-week year. Yes, I'm saving it. It's going to be in here for the replay. I'm saving it. Okay, I'm definitely saving it because I try not to delete none of these videos because I never know who's going to watch it, when they watch it, and when they need it. Because same for me, I like to watch people's old videos. You never know. This might be for somebody later on. Maybe not today, you know. But we all need, and you don't have to do a vision board the first week of the month, like in January. Let's just say things happen and things, okay, we're human and change is always around us. Every time we look up, something's changed, whether you, just like health insurance, right? They say you can't change your insurance unless you have a change. You have an address change, a new baby, you just got married, things happen. So that's when you have to change your health care, right? Okay, same thing in life. You got this vision board. This vision board is yours. It's yours. It's your vision. So if you go to sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow, and your vision has changed, man, it's still your vision. So go through your board and say, you know what, I no longer want this. On my vision board last year, it was all about Pilates, and I'm gonna join a Pilates. Y'all remember that? I'm not joining a Pilates place. I'm not. I mean, I would do it every once in a while, but I'm not paying the people that them coins. I'm not doing that. So my vision has changed. My vision went from Pilates. I just gotta be doing Pilates to running. I love running, and I'm gonna do running, and it's free. Free 99 whenever I want to, either on that treadmill, around the track, the neighborhood, a trail, and I have the All Trails app. So at any time I can go on the All Trails app and see what trail is near me and the miles and go run for free. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was my mindset. I changed my vision. I went from just doing whatever I wanted to do to running a half marathon. So yeah, go figure. So if you decide that, like she just said, she want to travel, well, how about not just traveling, just go live there and don't come back. Enjoy your life, and maybe just say I'm gonna live there for a year to try it out, right? Just give yourself a year. Blink your eye, a year is gone. The year is no time. Get your little lease for a year, save your money because it's cheaper over than other places, and just enjoy your life, and then come back if you want to come back. Like we have to make these decisions for ourselves, and I think anything's possible. I don't know. I don't ever tell my kids like, oh, I don't know about that. Hey, you can do it. You want to do it, go do it. I mean, let me know when you do it. I always tell my research it first and then let me know. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what you can't do because I don't know where we got that from. I don't even know where it started. And it's crazy because it's a mindset for a lot of us. And we always cap off our what we gonna do. Well, I would do it, but they say, who is they? Like, do whatever you want to do. Go for the gusto, friend. Go all the way. I say, why not? Right? That's what I'm doing this year. Who gonna stop me, boo? That girl said, who gonna stop me, boo? Listen, she should have got paid off of that right there. Who gonna stop me, boo? She by Sheree. And yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And those who watching the replay, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all create a vision board, whether it's digitally or it's, an actual vision board. Sorry the camera's like flipped backwards, but I think it's just YouTube in the settings because it used to not be like this. So I don't know. But I did create a board here and a digital board. The digital board, like I said, is private. And the only thing I can say to close out this video is you have to remember this is your vision. So even if you put something on there and you say, girl, this is crazy. So what? Just be crazy. Just be crazy. Just go all out. This is your board. What my vision is not what nobody else's vision is. What your vision is your vision. If you want to sell your feet online, pictures, picture your foot and put it on there with like a dollar amount next to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is your thing. Nobody's vision is weird, strange, crazy, or anything like that. You do what you want to do for yourself. And yeah, go to Canva. And I'm telling you, go on Canva, type in your phone type, and type in screensaver. It's gonna bring up that clear, that white light frame. And then you upload your pictures that you saved, move them around, make them make sense, save it. It's gonna download to your phone. You're gonna go to your phone, you're gonna upload your screensaver. So every time you go, you log out and you gotta click back in, you're gonna be like, oh, right? This is my screensaver. This is me. I wish I could see that one. I'm on the wrong phone. But yeah, that is really cool to see it every day. Girl, I had to see that Pilates thing every day I logged in. I was so sick of seeing that. I was like, oh my God. Like, I would look at it and be like, But everything else on there, I basically manifested. It's crazy. It's weird looking back, especially in my bedroom. If you go to my H2 Plant Based Beauty Pinterest board, it's my room. The black and white bedding, the green, the gray, all that. It's so crazy because I forgot about it. Yeah, I had totally forgot about it. So Um, yeah, hopefully I motivated somebody to do these boards. Listen, and don't forget, you can always go to Half Price Books, look for magazines for $1.25. Don't go spend 10, 15. Why is the magazines 10, 12, $15? I'm confused. Dollar Tree often have magazines. Um, if you go to a doctor's office or anything like that, the dentist, you ask them for their old magazines. They'll give them to you. Magazines at the library are normally 25 cents or free. Like, go online if you have a printer. Get these pictures from Pinterest, print them off in like a small little, you don't have to print out the whole page. Print them out small, cut them up, put them on your board. You don't have to have a board that's full like this. You can just have one thing you're focusing on in life. Maybe it's to build your home, you know, and you have pictures of like your home or your plans, your actual architectural plans. Like, whatever it is for you is your vision. Don't feel inadequate if you have a board with 4 things on it and we over here with 100. Because maybe you've gotten further in life than I have, and your vision is basically you're living it. And it's just these last little few things, like they said, these last $2. Okay, that's all you got left to do. Whereas for me, I still got a million more to go. So my vision board is big because I'm working on everything. I got 2 channels. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 or 5 social medias. I just opened up Red something, whatever the thing is called, just in case TikTok shut down. Like it's a lot going on, and I got kids. I got one graduating from college. No, one graduating from high school. One going to high school. I have a lot going on. So my vision is big, and I have a lot of goals this year. Somehow, some way, they're gonna get done because I'm gonna break them down and I'm gonna keep going back. Because what I do is I set my calendar in my phone. So from January 1, whatever the last day is for the 12 week, it's gonna notify me. Today is your 12th week. How have you done? Did you achieve the goals you set out for yourself? That's basically what I type in a description. So it's gonna pop up an alert on my phone. Just like you set a meeting, I have a meeting with myself. And then it says, tomorrow start your 12 week over. And then I'll go in the next day, that next day, and I will set it for 12 weeks, and I put my goals in there. And I ask myself, did you complete these goals? And that's how I stay on top of my goals. My phone is gonna ding. And if my phone don't ding, it doesn't matter because it's saved in my calendar. This laptop gonna ding, this computer gonna ding, and I'm big on setting alerts. Like I alert everything. I don't just set an alarm and wake up in the morning. On Saturdays, my phone, on Sunday morning, my phone messages me and it says, take care of yourself, do something different. And I've been trying to do that. Last year, I did really good in doing something different. 2023, 2024, I didn't. I didn't do as well as I should have. But I've been trying to make myself do something different and yeah, and try new things. But the year before, I was trying all kind of foods and all kind of stuff. This year, I didn't really do all that. Just about done with my board. Thank you for all suggestion and inspiration. Oh, sure, no problem, honey. But anyway, I hope you all have an amazing night. I enjoyed and learned so much tonight. Yeah, don't think of it as just like coloring, cutting, and paste. It's not a kindergarten thing. We're taking it above and beyond that, okay? And we're being specific when we do these boards. So if you're gonna cut and paste and write it down, please make sure it's something you really want, because sometimes we often ask for things that we aren't ready for or we don't really want. Somebody else want it and it look good when they board, so I'm gonna put it on mine. I don't do that no more either. I don't want your board. I need my board to be specific for me and my lifestyle. So when these things come to me, because I get everything I ask for, I want to make sure it's what I want. Okay, okay. So when you put love on that board, make sure he has all his teeth, or if he don't have his teeth, the teeth he paid for. Okay, Make sure the hygiene good. He like kids, clean bill of health, family ain't crazy. I mean, do your research, friend, and write it down. Stop just putting I want a man. I'm gonna go out and eat. Where you eating at? Like we're gonna be specific. We're not just traveling. We're knowing where we're traveling to. Okay. I see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope you are subscribed. If you're not, please subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next one. Don't forget the thumbs up too. Okay. And I'm about to go hang out with these kids and eat all these. Look, I cut up all these oranges thinking I was gonna eat while I talk to y'all. That didn't happen. But I'm about to eat them now. Okay. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I will see y'all on tomorrow, which is Thursday. Okay. Peace. That was fun. Did I do it? No. All right.